Good morning, students. So, in our previous class, we learned about rational numbers. Yes or no? So, how do you represent a rational number? It is represented by the letter capital Q. Yes or no? Now, what were rational numbers? So, we have studied that rational numbers are those numbers which can be expressed in the form of P by Q. Yes or no? That means rational numbers are those numbers which can be expressed in the form of P by Q where P and Q are what? Where P and Q are integers. Yes or no? That means they can be either positive or negative. Okay? And Q is not equal to 0. Okay? Q cannot be equal to 0 because I already told you that if Q is equal to 0 then the answer would be not defined. Yes or no? For example, 6 divided by 0, then can we divide any number by 0? Is it possible? So it is not possible. Yes or no? So it becomes not defined. So in case of a rational number, the denominator can never be equal to 0. Okay? So we have learned that rational numbers are those numbers which can be expressed in the form of P by Q where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Understood? So if one rational number is given, if one number is given 6 by 0 and the question come, is it a rational number? So your answer will be it is not a rational number. 6 by 0 is not a rational number because it is not defined. Understood? But if it came 6 by 1, then yes, if it is 6 by 1, then it is a rational number. Okay? Understood? So then we studied about positive and negative rational numbers. Positive rational number means if P is positive, then Q should also be positive. Okay? Or if P is negative, then Q should also be negative. That one was for positive rational number. And for negative rational number means if P is positive, then Q should be negative. Okay? Or you can say if P is negative, then Q should be positive. If you can find if both P and Q are positive or both P and Q are negative, then they are known as positive rational numbers. Okay? And if either P is positive, then Q is negative, or if P is negative, then Q is positive. Look at these two. First one, P is positive, Q is negative. Yes or no? Second one, P is negative but Q is positive. So in this case, it is known as negative rational number. Okay? Then after that we studied about what? After that we studied about equivalent rational numbers and standard form. Yes or no? First we studied equivalent rational numbers. Equivalent rational numbers, do you remember the formula? It is if a rational number is given P by Q, then the equivalent rational numbers can be found out by multiplying. If we multiply P by N, then we should also multiply Q by N. N means any number. Okay? Any non-zero integer. That means it can be either positive or negative, but N cannot be 0. Understood? You cannot multiply it by 0. Then we studied about standard form of rational number. Standard form of rational number means dividing both P and Q by the HCF of P and Q. Okay? So in a previous class we studied all about this. So this was your quick revision. Then let us move on to today's topic. Today we are going to learn about comparison. Okay? How we can compare two rational numbers. So actually there are two methods of comparison. So we are going to learn them one by one. The first method, what we'll do, we'll learn from examples. Okay? You will take out your copies. You'll write on question, compare two rational numbers will be given to you. For example, one, you write compare minus 8 by 9 and 4 by minus 5. So two rational numbers are given to you. First one it is minus 8 by 9. Second one, it is 4 by minus 5. So one thing you have to remember, whenever you find the denominator in negative, in the second one 4 by minus 5, the denominator it is given in negative, yes or no? So you need to convert the denominator, you need to change the sign. That means the denominator should be made positive. Okay, you need to interchange the signs. So you can write solution, you will write first one, it is okay because the numerator is negative, it is okay. Second one, it is given 4 by minus 5, yes or no? 4 by minus 5 can also be written as minus 4 by 5. You can just interchange the signs. Okay, so we need to compare these two integers, sorry, rational numbers. So these two rational numbers should be compared. Now first step, you need to find the LCM of the denominators. That means, see here, one denominator is 9 and other denominator is 5. Okay, first step, you need to find the LCM of 9 and 5. You will write LCM of 9 and 5 is how much? How do you find the LCM? 9, 5. You can divide by 5, it will be 9, 1, then divide by 9, 1, 1. So multiply 5 into 9, so LCM will be equal to 45. Yes or no? Now what we have to do, we have to make the denominators equal. How to make the denominators equal? First one, you will write minus 8 by 9. Okay, since we found that the LCM is 45, yes or no? So in between you have to write one such step such that the denominator you get 45. Understood? So if we divide 45 by 9, then how much we will get? We know that 9 5s are 45, yes or no? So we can write 9 into 5 because 9 5s are 45. Understood? Then if we multiply the denominator by a certain number, we have to multiply the numerator by the same number. That means the numerator was given minus 8. And by what we are multiplying the denominator? We are multiplying the denominator by 5, yes or no? So we'll multiply the numerator by 5. Minus 8 into 5. Okay, so minus 8 5s are how much? 40. Since it is minus, so it will be minus 40. Understood? So first one, minus 8 by 9. First what we have to do, we have to make the denominator common, and the common denominator will be 45 because it is the LCM of 9 and 5. Understood? So first step, we know that 9 5s are 45, so we need to multiply minus 8 by 5 because we are multiplying 9 by 5. The second step will also be same. I mean, for the second number, look, minus 4 by 5. Okay, so in between you have to write one such step such that the denominator it becomes 45. So 5, how much the 45? We know that 5 9s are 45. Okay, so since we are multiplying 5 by 9, we need to multiply minus 4 by 9. Now 4 9s are 36. So minus will come, then 36. Look at these two numbers. Now one we found minus 45 45, yes or no? Look, one we found minus 45 45, the other we found minus 36 by 45. Now which one is greater? Minus 36 is greater or minus 40 is greater? So we know that minus is your rough work. Okay, we know that minus 36 is greater than minus 40. Yes or no? Since minus 36 is greater than minus 40, so we can write therefore minus 36 by 45 is greater than minus 40 by 45. Or minus 36 by 45 means how much? Minus 36 by 45 means 4 by 5, yes or no? This one, minus 36 by 45 means 4 by 5. So we can write here 4 by 5, that means minus 4 by 5, sorry, minus 4 by 5 is greater than minus 40 by 45 means how much? Minus 8 by 9, yes or no? So what we will write? Minus 4 by 5 is greater than minus 8 by 9. So this is your answer. This is the first method we have learned, comparison by LCM. Okay. This is the first method, comparison by LCM. So what we have to do, we need to find the LCM of the denominators. Then we need to make the denominator common in both the rational numbers. First one you can see, this one, 8 minus 8 by 9, this one, first one. Since the LCM is 45, so we know that 9 5s are 45, yes or no? Since we are multiplying 9 by 5, we also need to multiply 8, the numerator, that is minus 8 by 5. So what we will get? Minus 45, 45. For the second rational number, it is also same. Since the denominator is 45, so we need to multiply 5 into 9, because we know that 5 9s are 45. But we know that when we are multiplying the denominator by some number, we also need to multiply the numerator by the same number. Okay, since we are multiplying 5 by 9, that means we have to multiply minus 4 into 9. Okay, by that way we can compare two numbers by the LCM method. There is another method. Okay, you can take the notes, you will pause the video, you will take the notes. Okay, if you have doubts, you will repeat the video, you can understand. That is not much difficult. Okay, then we'll move on to the second method. Look, again same rational numbers we will take. Question will be same. Okay, question will be same, that is compare minus 8 by 9 and 4 by minus 5. Okay, question will be same, but the method would be different. How you can compare? For that some you can say some rules are there. See, you will note down this. You will note down the rules. I'll write here. See, if A and B are integers, first you will write, then I'll explain. Okay, if A and B are integers and C and D are positive, integers, then we will compare two rational numbers. Okay, first A by C will be greater than B by D. So in this case, we imagine that A by C is a rational number and B by D is a rational number. A and B are integers means the numerator may be either positive or negative. But about C and D are the denominators, yes or no? The denominators should be always positive. Okay, so the first one is a rational number A by C. The first one, a rational number A by C will be greater than B by D if, okay, there is a condition, if AD is greater than BC. That means when we cross multiply A by C, B by D, if we cross multiply, that means when we will multiply A into D, we will find AD, yes or no? And B into C, we will find BC. Okay, so when A by C, it will be greater than B by D if AD is greater than BC. Okay, second one, A by C will be less than B by D if AD is less than B by C. Okay, then third one, A by C will be equal to B by D if AD will be equal to BC. Understood? So these three rules you need to remember. Understood? So this one we'll understand from the question. This question I have given here, we'll understand from the question. See, look. So the rational numbers are given. The first one is given minus 8 by 9. Yes or no? Here it is okay. We need not need to change the signs because the numerator it is negative and denominator it is positive. Okay, but in case of second one, it is given 4 by minus 5, yes or no? 4 by minus 5 is given, but the thing is we need to convert the denominator into positive. So what we'll do, we'll just interchange the signs. We'll write here positive, we'll write here negative. Understood? So that it becomes minus 4 by 5. So these two are the numbers we need to compare. Imagine minus 8 by 9 is a by c. Okay, suppose a by c it is given minus 8 by 9, and minus 4 by 5 it is b by d. Okay, now we need to find what we need to find. What were the conditions given? We need to find AD and BC, yes or no? AD and BC. So what we'll do, we'll simply cross multiply. You will write solution, you will write on cross multiplication. Okay, we'll cross multiply. On cross multiplication, what you will do, see, minus 8 by 9 and minus 4 by 5 cross multiply. Minus 8 into 5 and 9 into minus 4. So minus 8 into 5 how much? Minus 8 into 5 is equal to minus 40, yes or no? And 9 into minus 4 how much? Minus 36, yes or no? So 8 into minus 5 means this one means nothing but this one means AD, and 9 into 5 minus 4 means BC. Now in this case what we have found? We found that AD is less than BC because minus 40, yes or no? This minus 40 is less than minus 36. Okay, since AD is less than BC, therefore what was the condition? Our condition was A by C will be less than B by D. Now in our question, A by C means how much and B by D means how much? It is given to you, yes or no? So you can write minus 8 by 9 is less than minus 4 by 5. That means minus 4 by 5 is greater than minus 8 by 9. So this is your answer. Okay, so this is your answer. Understood? So today we have learned about comparison of integers by comparison of rational numbers by two methods. Okay, the first one was LCM method and the second one was cross multiplication method. Okay, so this much for today, and you will revise the class, you will take the notes. Okay, thank you.